Tylenol is being sued by the Texas Attorney General. We'll give you the latest.
Hurricane Melissa is inbound and it'll wreak havoc.
And find out about the massive music festival coming to Texas Motor Speedway. Stay with us.
Broadcasting live from the University of North Texas, this is NTTV News at Noon.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining NTTV News at Noon. I'm Taylor Reed.
And I'm Talia Munson.
Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton is suing Johnson & Johnson, accusing the pharmaceutical company of failing to warn consumers about the risk of taking Tylenol while pregnant. This lawsuit comes only a month after President Donald Trump and U.S. Secretary of Health and Human Services Robert F. Kennedy Jr. started discouraging women from taking the pain reliever, citing it as a possible cause of autism. While some studies suggest a correlation between taking Tylenol while pregnant and having a child with autism, others have repudiated those findings. Paxton's lawsuit says that Johnson & Johnson, quote, willfully ignored and attempted to silence the science around acetaminophen and autism.
200 Texan National Guard troops have been deployed to the Chicago area, and it's costing taxpayers a lot of money. CNN's Marissa Sulik has the story.
This is where 200 National Guard soldiers from Texas have been stationed in the Chicago area. They were originally brought to protect federal agents and facilities. But until a legal battle is settled, the Texas troops remain here.
I haven't seen this. In my career, I never saw this.
Richard Hayes is a former commander of the Illinois National Guard. When we were on scene today, we saw soldiers running, walking, and training around the base. Hayes says that is what they should be doing.
When you have situations where your mission changes abruptly, where you're not doing it all of a sudden, you revert back to the plans of your training.
The base is set up with temporary living quarters and areas to eat. The 200 Guard members are here for at least 60 days, which they started about 3 weeks ago.
If they don't get their orders extended, they'll be released from active duty.
Hayes says these men and women have jobs back home they will go back to. But while they are here, he says it is still costing taxpayers millions of dollars. The cost to deploy National Guard troops vary by mission and size. In Los Angeles, 4,000 troops were sent to California for over 60 days. Congressional testimony estimated that cost is about $135 million. In Illinois, 200 Texas troops have been sent to Elwood. They've spent about 30 days so far, costing taxpayers nearly $3.5 million.
You're going to have to feed them and you're going to have to house them, so you have to hire vendors or buy food and have the cooks cook the food.
Whether the Texas Guardsmen will ever be deployed will depend on a ruling by the Supreme Court. No word on when that could happen.
Denton County nonprofit Friends of the Family broke ground yesterday constructing a new emergency domestic violence center located along Bonnie Bray Street. The 60,000 square foot Family Justice Center aims to provide services to support victims of domestic violence. The complex includes an emergency shelter, transitional housing, an animal shelter, and secure child custody visitation areas. Law enforcement offices and a courtroom are also in the complex blueprints with jobs training opportunities located in the building. The cities of Denton and Louisville are partnering with Friends of the Family, with Denton County pledging over $400,000 to the project. Denton County Commissioner Court previously dedicated $8 million to the project.
Well, Taylor, that sounds like a lot of money for those changes. And another thing that's changing is the weather. It finally feels like fall.
Oh, thank God. I mean, I'm finally able to start bringing my grandpa sweaters out of retirement. Samaj, is the rest of this week going to keep feeling this cool?
Yes, indeed, it is going to be getting cooler. The fall weather is finally upon us. If we take a look at current conditions, 70 degrees, feeling like 69. Also pretty cloudy as well, with also 15-mile-per-hour winds. If you take a look at tonight's conditions, it will be dropping down even more to 62, all the way down to 50, into the high 50s later on tonight. And we also got 17-mile-per-hour winds. Take a look at this time tomorrow. We can see that it'll be going to 61 with the lows feeling like 46 and also 12-mile-per-hour winds. I also got your forecast and updates on Hurricane Melissa coming up.
Thanks, Samaj. People are finally starting to find places to make some money. Hiring in the U.S. private sector is on the rise, according to the payroll provider ADP. Officials there say roughly 57,000 jobs were added during the 4-week stretch that ended on October 11th. That represents a bounce back from September's estimate that showed a drop of 32,000 positions in the private sector. Although some economic research is on hold due to the ongoing government shutdown, ADP says it will continue to release its monthly national employment report. The findings from ADP are not always in line with the official federal jobs report, but are seen as a way to monitor overall hiring patterns.
Amazon has said it will cut 14,000 corporate staffers this year. That represents about 5% of the online retailer's overall staff, and the company may not be done. Amazon could reportedly cut up to 30,000 corporate jobs in all. The mass layoff is aimed at readying the company for wide adoption of AI technology. Amazon noted that it would be hiring in key areas and would prioritize those who lost their jobs for those roles. Justice has been served in one Texas hit and run, but the sentence may surprise you.
And find out how to help your local firefighters after the break.
Hey. Oh, hey.
What's up?
Nothing much. I'm really bored. I feel like there's nothing to do.
Are you kidding? The MRTS picture show is happening.
The MRTS what?
Come with me.
Okay.
It's a series of free film screenings right here on campus. And there's free popcorn.
Nice. Thank you.
There's no harm in wanting to have fun while in college, but it's easy to lose track of how much you've had. Apps like Drink Control and Alkadroid can help keep track of your consumption and blood alcohol levels. If you or someone else does drink too much, the signs of alcohol poisoning are as follows: pale skin, vomiting, confusion, low body temperatures, irregular breathing, blacking out, and it's hard to wake up or cannot be woken up.
Dude, are you okay? Hey, what's wrong? Wake up.
It's an exciting time of year, but it's important to be responsible. If you suspect someone is suffering from alcohol poisoning, get help immediately. You will not get in trouble for seeking help if you are underage. For more info and resources, go to UNT's Division of Student Affairs.
Welcome back. A Texas woman who was convicted of a fatal 2023 DUI crash finds out her fate. Christina Chambers was found guilty of manslaughter last week. Authorities say Chambers was drunk and speeding while behind the wheel of her Porsche when she struck Joseph McMullins. He and a woman had just left a donut shop on their first date when the collision was caught on surveillance cameras. That video footage was used in the trial. The 35-year-old was given a sentence of 11 years and 14 days because McMullin's birthday was November 14th. She was previously potentially facing up to 20 years behind bars.
If you're a fan of rock and alternative, then Texas Motor Speedway has the festival for you.
Our segment anchor, Caleb Quisenberry, has the story. Caleb.
Texas Motor Speedway will be bringing out crowds next fall, hosting the Sick New World Texas Festival, including bands like System of a Down, Deftones, and Slayer. Among 40 other bands, this metal and punk leaning show will bring you some noise. The one-day event is October 24th, 2026, with general admission tickets starting at $299, going all the way up to $1,595 for ultimate VIP tickets. Official band merch and festival merch will be on sale throughout with local and regional vendors selling food and drinks. If this date won't work for you, Sick New World also has a festival April 25th, 2026 in Las Vegas. If you're looking for fun next year, this is definitely the place to be.
Thanks, Caleb. If you're looking for a unique theater experience, you might want to check out the Sundown Collaborative Theater. Featuring an extremely inclusive and ever-changing cast, Sundown prioritizes audience participation and storytelling that resonates with everyone. The treasurer of the company, Robert Linder, tells us Sundown will do a lot of shows that you will see nowhere else with the Short Works Festival this fall. Sundown will feature a spooky theme to their shows. They have even extended this theme past Halloween into the weekend of November 7th. You might just want to check it out.
Even though the weather here has been pretty steady, a Caribbean country is getting the short end of the stick.
Our weather anchor, Samaj Bell, has an update on the hurricane taking Jamaica by storm. Samaj?
Thank you guys. Hurricane Melissa, now a Category 5 hurricane, just made landfall a few hours earlier in Jamaica. The slow-moving storm is expected to bring an estimated 40 inches of rain with 14 inches of storm surges. The wind speed of the hurricane is estimated to be around 185 miles per hour, making this hurricane one of the most strongest on record. Already, multiple disaster agencies are on standby to provide aid to affected areas. As the storm moves to a creeping 20 miles per hour through Jamaica, it will then move towards Cuba, then out to the Atlantic. As you can see here, it will be moving here by Thursday. It will be at 105 miles per hour and then onwards to Cuba and then on to the Atlantic. Now on to the full weather. Here in beautiful North Texas, we have cool fall weather. Like I've been telling you guys, fall is here. It's here. I said it would happen. Some of you guys didn't believe me, but here it is. Take a look at this. 75 in McKinney, 74 in Dallas, 70 in Fort Worth, 66 in Decatur, and 62 in Bowie. If we take a look at the regional map, we can see that it is 56 in Oklahoma City, 71 in Shreveport, 83 in Houston, 46 in Amarillo. Those guys are under a freeze warning, by the way. And also over here with us, we are also under a wind advisory as well. Now, if we take a look at the forecast, let's take a look here. We have pretty good fall weather for Halloween. If you guys have any plans coming out, look at this. Look at this, 68. Perfect weather if you guys want to go out, do trick-or-treating or, well, trunk-or-treating. I guess that's a popular thing now. But definitely, you guys, it's going to be sunny. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. And overall, it's looking good out here in North Texas. And with that, back to you guys.
Thanks, Samaj. Make sure to keep an eye out when you're driving around Denton this weekend.
Shelby Wright is here to tell us more about the firefighters we'll see out and about. Shelby?
Thanks, guys. The Denton Fire Department have put boots on the ground for their Fill the Boot campaign. You can spot our firefighters at intersections this Thursday through Sunday to gather donations for the Muscular Dystrophy Association. Fill the Boot is a national fundraiser for families affected by muscular dystrophy, ALS, and other neuromuscular diseases. Research has shown firefighters are twice as likely to suffer from ALS, a fatal motor neuron disease, and firefighters will have a boot to fill with cash for cars driving by. If you don't have any cash, there will be a QR code you can scan to go to the donation page. So let's get out there and support our firefighters. Thank you, and back to the desk.
Bonnie and Clyde are a tale as old as time. Not only are they a part of history, but since their death, they've become a big part of pop culture as well. Anyone who's anyone knows who they are, and even though they died together, it appears they aren't buried together. Bonnie Parker's mother decided that her daughter would be buried at Crown Hill Memorial Park, even though her lover Clyde Barrow is buried in Western Heights Cemetery. There was even a plot left open next to Barrow specifically for Parker. Bonnie's niece, Rhea Lean Linder, who is now in her 90s, feels she owes it to her aunt to reunite her with the man she loved. Even though she was born after the couple was gunned down, it's become a legal battle against the owners of the Dallas cemetery, who have not been easy to convince. Linder has enlisted the help of several different attorneys to try and get a discernment permit, that would allow Parker's body to be moved.
It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's just UNT's own Drew Messmaker breaking records.
And find out about fun crafts you can do for free right in the Union. Find out after the break.
You tired of seeing the same old city? You want to learn something and go overseas? Then study abroad with one of many UNT Study Abroad programs. You can find a Study Abroad office right here at Markey Hall, room 145.
My study abroad program left on me a great impression. We have a lot of different programs and it varies. We have faculty-led, affiliate, and exchange programs. When you're ready to leave for your study abroad program from UNT, you're going to go through pre-departure orientation and modules so that you are prepared.
The power to turn the world into your classroom is right here at UNT with our study abroad programs. Take flight and take in charge of your education.
Welcome back. Halloween is on Friday, so if you're looking for some spooky activities to do here on campus, the Union is the place for you to be.
Our live reporter, Majay Moore, is there right now to give us the details. Majay?
Hey y'all, we are right outside room 214 in the University Union where we have some spooky things coming up. I have some guests to explain the spooky things going on. Hello, Alex and Stephanie. Can you explain to us what's going on today?
Yeah, so today in the Union Arts Center we're doing the embroidered spiderwebs. This is the supplies they're going to be using. It's actually a workshop today, which happens about once a week, but we do have 5 workshop sessions, and it's 6 people per session. And then these workshops are actually led by the Union Arts Center employees. So if you're ever interested in learning something new, you can check out our workshops at the Arts Center.
Yep, and if you aren't into embroidered spiderwebs, don't worry, we do have more for y'all. There are more events coming up.
Yeah, so we have the potion charms, which is basically you mix your own potion and you put them in these tiny little glass bottles. It's pretty cute, and you can customize them with string and things like that. And then on Halloween we actually have cemeteriums, so you can make your own little terrarium, but it's Halloween themed. And yeah, that's what we have going on for the rest of the week.
So at the Union Arts Center, there are more events year-round, so check out the events calendar for more. Any more information to share from you guys?
We post a lot about our events on our website, so just the Union Arts or Union Arts Center, and then we also post on our Instagram about all of our upcoming events, which is UNT_Union Arts, so you can find all the information there.
Yeah, perfect.
Thank you guys so much, and with NTTV Noon News, I am Majay Moore. Back to y'all at the desk.
Thanks, Majay. I'll be heading there right after the show, but before that, did you see Messmaker on Friday?
Oh, I sure did. UNT football seems like it's on the up and up.
That's right. There's actually a lot of sports happening right now. Christina is here to tell us more. Christina?
Thanks, guys. UNT football continues to excel as they won against Charlotte 54-20, taking the record to 7-1 and 5th in the AAC. With a big thanks to redshirt freshman Drew Mestermaker as he had a historic performance Friday night. He completed 37 of 49 pass attempts for a school and conference record of 608 yards. He achieved American Conference Offensive Player of the Week, AP National Player of the Week, Manning Star of the Week, and was recognized on Davey O'Brien's Great A list. We hope to see Mestermaker continue to thrive next week as the Mean Green face the Navy Midshipmen this Saturday at 11 at Apogee Stadium. And tune in after the break for more coverage on the sports equinox, the World Series, and an exclusive story on esports.
Hey Alex, this guy on the internet says he wants to give me money.
That sounds suspicious.
What do you mean?
Typically, strangers who promise you money on the internet have their own best interest in mind. They often use bounce checks, which will disappear shortly after depositing, but not before they've asked for some money in return.
So he doesn't really want to spoil me?
No.
Well, then what should I do?
The best way to handle it is to block and report the suspicious message, or even consult local law enforcement if you've already fallen victim.
So I guess we aren't going to Key West for spring break.
No.
Looking to open a free checking or savings account but don't know where to start? Check out DatQ Credit Union right here on campus. Get your Mean Green debit card instantly or apply for a DatQ Visa credit card today. Your school, your card. Plus, make deposits at their 24/7 ATM, checks or cash whenever you need it. Make sure to sign up for DatQ's online banking platform and mobile app for easy access anytime, anywhere. Visit them at www.datq.org to learn more. DatQ, the official financial institution of UNT Athletics.
The esports scene is growing. Just 5 years ago, roughly 450 million people were watching esports. By the end of the year, that number is projected to increase by over 200 million. This is according to the market website Demand Sage. And here at UNT, we have our own great esports team. NTTV's Aiden Cordinia has the story.
When you walk into the Pole Rec Center, you're sure to notice the esports room right at the entrance. However, what most students don't notice is the passion behind the scenes from Dylan Ray, the director of esports.
Reaching a different demographic of students that maybe wouldn't have expected to be on a football team or a basketball team, but were really passionate about something that meant a lot to them, and the university has essentially given us the resources to be like, hey, what you care about and what you're good at matters, and we're going to celebrate it.
Founded from scratch in 2017, UNT became Texas's first public esports program after a friendly agreement with Texas Wesleyan University.
I remember it was like, hey, so I know you're the first Texas program. Can our PR team call us the first public Texas esports program? And they were like, yeah. So that's kind of what we went with for our marketing.
Across the street at Chestnut Hall houses the Greenhouse, where all the action happens. Quiet at day.
Yo, who's betting? Who's betting my car?
But roaring at game time, where Dylan Ray continues to make a positive impact.
Honestly, by showing up to our practices, showing up to our games, being there to root us on.
From scratch and passion.
Be able to take something from literally nothing / an idea that was on a napkin and take it to where we are now. It's just been a really cool journey.
Overall, this program wouldn't be as good as it is if Dylan wasn't here.
For NTTV News,
all for watching. We will see y'all later.
Yes.
Cool.
I'm Aiden Cordina.
All right.
It's so inspiring to see how our esports team has built themselves up. If you're personally interested, then you should go to the Pole Recreation Center and check them out. And Santa came early this year for sports fans. Yesterday was the 32nd Sports Equinox. A sports equinox is when all 4 major men's American professional sports leagues play all at once: MLB, NFL, NHL, and NBA. What was once a rare occurrence now happens every year since 2015, with its first equinox taking place in 1971. The Kansas City Chiefs took on the Washington Commanders, the Pittsburgh Penguins played the St. Louis Blues, the Dallas Mavs faced the Oklahoma City Thunder, and the Los Angeles Dodgers battled against the Toronto Blue Jays in Game 3 of the World Series. A great day to rot on the couch, put your feet up, and relax as your favorite athletes take to the TV. However, it wasn't so relaxing for baseball fans last night watching Game 3 of the World Series. The Dodgers and the Blue Jays went to play for a thrilling 18 innings of high-stakes baseball. That's right, they basically played 2 entire games of baseball all in one night over the span of 6 hours and 39 minutes. The two teams combined used 19 different pitchers, 609 pitches thrown, and 6 different players came to bat 9 times, including Shohei Ohtani, who reached base all 9 times. Through all the battling, the Dodgers came up with the win by a walk-off homer from the clutch first baseman Freddie Freeman, ending the game 6-5 and extending Los Angeles to 2-1 against Toronto. Will Klein, the last reliever left in the Dodgers bullpen, got the biggest win of his career as he only allowed 1 hit over 4 shutout innings and threw for 72 pitches. Both of the teams' bullpen's performances are going to be questionable after such a grueling night as they play again tonight at 7 for Game 4 of the World Series. That's all from me. Now back to the desk.
Researchers are stunned at the preservation of dinosaurs discovered in Wyoming. Skeletons of duck-billed dinosaurs found more than 100 years ago are so well preserved that they contain fleshy body parts of the extinct species embedded in thin layers of clay. Recent re-axamization of those fossils by paleontologists at the University of Chicago revealed these specimens of Edmontosaurus insectus had skin and hooves. This further led paleontologists to discover a new species of dinosaur that was related to the infamous Tyrannosaurus rex. A missing piece scientists are happy to have found.
Well, Taylor, I'm happy that they're gone. Thanks for watching NTTV News at Noon.
Join us again tonight at 6 and tomorrow at noon here on North Texas Television.